Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Virginia by way of Richmond. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Virginia, everybody in the great city of Richmond. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending your boy this story. And also, please keep those stories coming. Now, this story right here shows you why I tell you, you can't really trust too many people in this day and age. But it's a sad shame when you can't even trust your own grandma and also your mama. But as in the case of this story, your own grandmammy. Yes, because this woman right here in question, the grandmother that is, she is a grandmammy. She is not a grandma. Now, anyway, now 30-year-old Samantha Warren happened to come home early one day from work. Well, really one night. And lo and behold, she already suspected that something was going on between her husband and also her grandmother because they were very close. As Samantha was coming inside the home, Samantha noticed that her husband was not inside the home in the front area. So she proceeded to go to the bedroom. And upon Samantha going to the bedroom and opening that door, which I know right now that she regret that she done, she opened the door and seen, yes, her husband and her grandma not just doing it, you know what I'm saying, doing it well, but really in a 69 position of all things, 69. But anyway, this is Trifling Tuesday. Today is not Thirsty Thursday because sometimes these stories are very thirsty and also it's very trifling. So today is Trifling Tuesday. So you know, since it's Trifling Tuesday, what that means. That means I need you all to get those precious, sweet, bad kids out the room right now. So us grown folks have a quick dialogue, see what's really going on in the mind of Miss Samantha Warren and also a hungry cooking grandma. Get those kids out the room right now. Go ahead. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Anyway, hopefully those kids out the room by now. If those kids are not out the room by now, tough. Double D titty. And since today is Trifling Tuesday, guess what? Yes. All size matters. All size been mattering for a long time. Now, anyway, now I'm not going to tear it too long with this story. I know you all got a lot to do. I got a lot to do, so we're just going to dive right in it. But anyway, I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go, a woman killed her husband for sleeping with her grandma. And they said grandma, no, that was a grandmammy. Hungry cookie, that is. And I'm going to tell you all this right here. Like, just imagine if your spouse never went down on you. You know what I'm saying? Never topped you off, never did nothing like that. And you come home and you see your grandma or your granddaddy getting topped off by your spouse, and then come to find out your grandma or your granddaddy is like 50 to 60 years older than your spouse. And they got their mouth all on them. You know what I'm saying? Sucking on that old thing and that old cookie. Anyway, now around 8:30 p.m. Friday night. Yes, Friday night. You already know it goes down Friday night. A caller reported a road rage incident in the Lakeside neighborhood to the Richmond Police Department. So you already know, my people from the Richmond area, it goes down the Lakeside side of town, right? Yes, we already know. Anyway, now when the cops first arrived at the scene, they witnessed a forward escape. Thank God it wasn't no big expedition. Thank God it wasn't no big navigator. But it was a little forward escape. And no offense to anybody that got forward escape. I'm sure some of the people right now, Trey, you don't have to say that. Just because you drive sports cars and Corvettes, don't talk about my little forward escape. Look, you're lucky you have anything. But anyway, back to the story. They say they witnessed a Ford Escape type SUV going back and forth violently over a man who was up under the vehicle. And that's a sad situation. I mean, you run over me one time, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? You run over me one time, I'm going to go see Jesus. You feel me? And the people that witnessed this whole ordeal said that Samantha Warren was going back and forth over her husband, running him over continuously. And some of you are right now looking around like, Trey, what in the hell is continuously? If you don't know, Google it. But shame on you. Damn. Anyway, let's continue. Now, the police say they soon became aware of a man who was lifeless on the ground underneath the SUV. The police tried to intervene and use force to convince the driver to put an end to her rage. So what they had to do after they kept telling Samantha to stop and shut the vehicle off, Samantha wasn't trying to hear none of that. The only thing Samantha could think about was her grandma cookie in her husband's mouth and her husband diggling in her grandma's mouth. And I know that sounds kind of harsh, but hell, today is Trifling Tuesday. What you expect? Anyway, now Lieutenant Craig Smith. Go on, Lieutenant Craig Smith, a spokesperson for the RPD, and people right now wondering what the hell RPD is. That stands for what? Richmond Police Department. Reported that Samantha Warren, 28 years old, looking at her bit. I don't care about hurting nobody. Yes, we wanted to keep it in the family, but my grandma cookie must be better than mine because my husband was eating it. 48 in the face, was furious and yelled insults while she was being taken into custody. Damn, she was mad. And guess what? I would be big mad too. But I mean, how much more damage can you do to a person? He's up under the ground, lifeless. I mean, what more can you do? The ghost been gone. He been getting up that ghost. But guess what? Samantha wasn't trying to hear none of that. I want to ask you all this right here. Like, if you walked into your home now, or even your grandma home or your mama home, but we talking about your home. You get what I'm saying? It's different when somebody do something in your bed. You feel me? Now, you go somebody else's home and see your spouse in their bed, you still get mad. But it's different when you come to your own damn house and you go in your own damn bedroom and you see your spouse in there getting down for the get down. Now, just imagine when you open that door, if you seen them doing something strange for a little piece of change that they never did with you. Now, imagine if you've been wanting oral sex for so long with your spouse, and I don't know why you all just won't say it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to put it in their face and they might just go to work on it. But I'm going to tell you this. Imagine if you've been trying to get your spouse to go down on you, because some of y'all have that problem, acting like you ain't the one I'm talking about. Anyway, but you walk in the bedroom and you see them just going to town on somebody else. I mean, I would probably run somebody over too. Anyway, let me finish up before I get in trouble. Now, here's where things get very real at. According to Lieutenant Smith of the Richmond Police Department, Miss Warren's grandmother emerged out the home. You know, grandma wasn't going for that. You already stopped her from busting that nut. She emerged out the home in her underwear during the arrest, and while she was still agitated, she tried to explain everything. And she basically said, she told the officers this right here. She said that the young woman had seen her and her husband nude together doing 69 when she arrived home from work earlier than normal. That's what the grandma say. You know what I'm saying? Grandma was about that damn life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that thug life. We talking about that mouth life. Grandma was in there like a newborn calf in there, sucking away her and the damn husband. But anyway, I mean, you got to be a bold woman, number one, to do that to your granddaughter. And then you got to be even bolder to sit up here and come out the house in your underwear. You know what I'm saying? Grandma was trying to have sex with anybody. She was really throwing shots at the police and them. They didn't even catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, grandma, like, I ain't finished yet. Somebody got to finish me off. I was just about there. I was at 80%, almost at that 100%. But just imagine the nerve of the grandma to come out the home and you upset. How you upset when you in bed doing 69 with your granddaughter husband? I don't understand that part. Anyway, now the story goes on to say that the guy, Eric Leonard, who happened to be Miss Samantha Warren's husband, 30 years old, was taken to the VCU Medical Unit Center where he was pronounced deceased. A sad situation, all because somebody tried to give up the goods. You feel me? I'm going to tell you like this. If you're with somebody, you need to stay committed to them. But at the same time, I know they have an old saying, and some people use it as a joke, even though some people don't. They have an old saying called, keep it in the family. Now, some of y'all is guilty of that. You feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all just get off your sister, boyfriend, or your brother, girlfriend last night or whatnot. That's on you all. I'm going to tell you this right here, though. I mean, what's done in the dark shall come to light. But anyway, my condolences goes out to Eric Leonard and also to his family because it's very sad. But at the same time, I mean, what do you expect? Sooner or later, you're going to get caught cheating regardless, especially if you're doing it up under the same roof. But I'm going to tell you like this. Before you cheat on somebody, just leave them alone. You feel me? Or just go get a divorce if you're married. It don't have to resort to somebody losing their life. But just imagine 1 minute you in pure ecstasy, yes, even though it was with an older person, and people like, what's wrong with older people? Nothing is wrong with older people. Let me say that right now, because I'm going to have a lot of old ladies mad at me talking about, Trey, you ain't like, my cooking ain't no good no more. You know what I'm saying? And just like the old folks say, it may be snow above, but guess what? It's fire below. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me, and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. So next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.